Hello. I've changed the hair. Well, changed. I took my braids out for the first time in like how many months? um, Forever. It's been forever. I was trying to wait out. First, I wanted to um. Sorry, I took my medication this morning. First, I wanted to take it out like March, the beginning of March. I just have something really simple until the end of May. So I can have something new for my birthday. Then I was like, I want to do that. So I was trying to hold out with the braids that I had until right before my birthday. But then it was just like it's getting way too hot. The summer is way too hot. Like my hair was too long. It was just it was dirty. Like I was just really sweaty. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Um I would have done this sooner if I realized how much my hair had grown. I thought it was still pretty short. I mean it is obviously, but like short enough that like I could do anything with it. But yeah, apparently I can. Um, so that's cool. It almost rained today while I was running my errands, which would have sucked because it's like the one time because it hasn't really been raining like while I'm on the road. It's only rained like a couple times since like this year. Um, so it would suck if like I was on the road with my natural hair. The one time I can't get my hair wet and they're like, "Ha, get shit on." But no, that's not what happened. But yeah, it's I like it. I like it a lot. I am very happy. Like if you follow me on Instagram, or I guess me just rambling. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream, but like I probably did, but I've been fighting to like not cut my hair this whole time, cause like it's just so much easier. It's just so nice. Like I'm just so hot. I'm just so warm. It's so warm. Summer is approaching. I just feel so hot. I just want to get rid of my hair. I want to constantly wash it. I just want to feel the breeze on my scalp. I feel like it would help me like cool down a lot, but I'm trying to just leave it alone. It's like I started cutting my hair in high school. I think I was like 16 when I started cutting my hair. And like every like couple years I would like cut it now and then. But recently like the time periods have gotten shorter where now it's like, oh my gosh, I want to like keep cutting it. Um But I'll leave it alone. I'll let it stay. Like I said, I mentioned that like after this, I want to have like white locks. It won't last very long. Cause like fake locks, they get like very trashy and stuff. Um, but yeah, I wanna have like white locks, and then after that, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking about stacking up on wigs. I just purchased one like this week. Sorry, my eye is like killing me. I just came off the street. Like my eye drops are done. So like this is the eye that has been like infected since like last year. And my eye drops finished this week, which they were supposed to finish like 3 months ago. But like I was I was just haven't been taking them like in the right like proportions. So like I was like, oh, I really hope that like it's it's done its job. But my eye is like really red. I really hope it doesn't get sick again, cause like that would suck. um, that would be very unfortunate. But yeah, my eye is bugging me. I haven't worn my glasses in a minute, which is probably something I need to do. Cause like I was just out, just like one. Not only was it hot outside, but it was just like it was hurting my eyes because there was so much sun. Like usually I would leave my house at like 5:30, and then get my bus. Like it would take like 10-15 minutes for me to get to the bus stop, and then like it would take like 10 minutes after that for my bus to show up. So like I'm like leaving like my bus stop at like 6 in the morning, right? I get to school probably like 7:30. I have class at like 9 that goes like until like 1 or 4 in the afternoon. So a lot of the time I spend inside. And by the time like it's time for me to leave, like my eyes had already like been rested, so like the sun in my eyes doesn't really bother me as much. Sorry, jeez, I'm just rubbing my eyes this whole time. I'm so sorry. It's probably really annoying to look at. I'm looking at like my phone. It's like me. I'm just digging into my eyeballs. That's just not very pleasant. I'm sorry. um, but yeah, like it hurts. I think yeah, just like me, um, I was just like on the road from from this like there was no like adjustment period. It just happened. So that's fun. I've been looking into like restreaming. Cause like I mentioned this on Twitter. Um, but like we're probably gonna stream for like an hour, by the way. So yeah. um, but like I'm seeing like so many people like get partner and stuff like that, and it's like I haven't tried to like get partner in a while. I haven't thought about it in a while. I was like, I don't need to become partner. Like I make enough money. Like it's fine. I get like very anxious when I feel like a lot of people are watching me. I get like it's ridiculous. Like I just feel ugh. Um, yeah, I just feel like people are just staring at me. They're just like dance monkey, entertain us, and it's just like I just like to chill. I just like to hang out. You know what I mean? It's probably parasocial, but like I feel like with like the streams the way they are now, I just feel like I'm hanging out with like friends. Um, whereas if there's a lot of people, I just feel very not good. Um, but yeah, seeing a lot of people get partners, like I kind of want to try again. Especially since like I want to stream every day for like I have exams for like the first half of May. Um, and I'm trying to get back into the like Monday, Thursday day off. Um, so I can like get back into a regular groove of like editing and stuff like that, not streaming every day. But yeah, um yeah, I looking into like restreaming. Just like going on like different platforms and stuff. Like just why not? Why not? Cause like I feel like a lot of people in the Sims community like know who I am. Cause like I've been streaming for a while. Like I rate a lot of people, I interact with a lot of people. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm sorry, this is probably like really annoying to look at. um, but like so yeah, I just want to like I want to like try to like tip my toes and like I don't know. I'm trying to like just like get around. So we'll see how that is. So yeah, like there's like yeah, I've been like really focusing on a lot of like different like platforms this year, like focusing a lot on a lot of YouTube stuff. I've been focusing a lot of what's it called? TikTok. Um I got like my Vocu TikTok this year, which is pretty cool. 22,000 is like pretty cool, but um yeah, I'm just trying to like get out there more and just like do different stuff and like get like a broader like audience, you know what I mean? Um So yeah, but like there is like all the restream stuff is like, oh, like it's free, but here's a watermark. Or it's like, oh, it's free, but like you only get to like do one thing, and it's like that's not restreaming if it's just the one. Can't multi-stream. Like what? um, it's like, oh, you can multi-stream, but you can only do it for like a certain amount of hours, and it's like all of these things suck. I do not want to pay for it. There has to be some kind of like some kind of shimmy. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be some way to do it. But yeah, I'm still figuring it out. There's no rush. But yeah, I want to try like restreaming. I want to see like if I can just like I don't know stream on like Facebook and like, well not YouTube because of the music that I listen to. I upload my VODs there anyway. Um, but yeah, if I ever like run out of VODs, then I'll probably just do that. But yeah, I've been thinking about like restreaming and like trying to do all that. I don't know. I don't think it's is it me. I don't think it's mania. I think I just like took my medication. Because I took a couple last week and I took a couple today too. Um, because my doctor was like, I will not tell the school that you're fine if you refuse to take your medication. I was like, okay, fine. I'll take it and I'll deal with the sickness and the like the fatigue. As long as like eventually I'll start feeling pretty consistent. But yeah, like I feel really sick. I'm not as fatigued as I thought I would because I took more than I did the last time. So I feel just really sick, but not like tired, which like I thought I would just be like dead. But I try to take it like when I'm leaving, so that like me just like walking around and like like traveling and stuff, it will like help me deal with like the most intense parts of the fatigue. You know what I mean? Because like if I do just take it at home, I'll just go fall asleep. Whereas if I'm like walking for like a couple like the first couple hours, it should be easier for me, which it definitely helps. It's just like when it really hits me, I'm literally just looking at my teacher and it's like, I am. Yeah, I'm not feeling well. I'm just like I'm just it's not doing so hot. um, but yeah, uh, I had to run some errands today, and I'm sorry. Like I am still really tired. Not as tired as I thought it would be. Not as tired as I usually would be. But I am still tired. From the medication. So like, I can't remember what I was talking about. Listen, I up like I right. I was saying that like I like cleaned my whole room and like I fixed like my links and stuff. I'm like trying to like update everything, all that fun stuff. I'm trying to get everything together. I mentioned this on Twitter, of course. There's something like the heck weird. There's like it's like indents on my monitor. That's weird. Um, it's like raised. I don't know if it's like for the heat from the. That I feel like that wouldn't make any sense. Whatever, it's fine. Um, probably just need to clean my monitor. Um, but yeah, the I was gonna say something I forgot. You see what I mean? Um, uh, do my brain. Oh my gosh, my noggin. Um, right. I was thinking about like getting a website and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Um, just to like have everything in one place since I'm like trying to like diversify and everything. Having everything in one place would be pretty cool. I mean, they do cost money, but it's like um I don't know. I feel like it would help. What's this? What is this? Oh, I guess this isn't mine. I think it's my brother's receipt. I was like, black and white leather? What? No, it's probably just like black and white like letter print. Um, but yeah, we have I have exams at the end of this month and the beginning of May. So like I would say like like 3 weeks, 3 4 weeks in the middle there. Um, for stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna try to stream not on Mondays and Thursdays, but all of the other days and still like study. That's the plan. I'm still gonna try. Yeah, I was thinking about doing just chatting today, but like I haven't played The Sims 2 in so long. I mean, it's been like a couple weeks, but like it hasn't showed up in like the, oh, this streamer also plays these games. You know what I mean? It doesn't show up, so I needed to do it. It needed to be done. Um, so yeah, that is very cool. I do wonder, like, cause like my camera is like all the way out. So I do wonder, like, cause I'm like sitting back right now. I'm not sitting up. It's framed for me to sit up, but like I just kind of want to vibe. Like I look so small in the camera is the thing. It's like I don't want to like push my monitor back. Kind of defeats the purpose of everything. I don't know. It feels weird. Cause like usually like back in the old place, I would push my monitor all the way back just to like try to like frame me properly, and I don't have to like sit all the way over here so it doesn't like have the door in it and stuff. I don't have to do that anymore. So like it feels weird having my monitor like pushed all the way back. It feels weird. I do wish I could like make my monitor like make my camera like smaller somehow. Yeah, the only way is to like zoom it out. There's no way to like pull it in. I want it to be like better quality. This is obviously better than before because like before I would have to like stretch it out so it doesn't like take in the corners. Um, but I feel like it could still be better. I want a better camera. I do want a better camera. I do still have like my lights and stuff that I need to put up. I just can't find my double-sided tape, so I need to put that stuff up. Like I said, I've been trying to like. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the follow, Lord. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. We're just chatting. We're just catching up at this point. Hello. Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. We're just doing a very, very chill, relaxed talk time. You can call me Sims. Hello, Sims. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, I have been, I'm on medication, so like I'm very like tired, and I just came off the road from like running errands and stuff, so I'm just like, we're just kind of vibing a little bit before we play The Sims 2. Now, when we do play The Sims 2, it's not gonna be for too long. Am I right? And you? Yeah, I'm good. I've been stressed for the past like week because of like my health and stuff. But I went to go to school today, and they're like, you know you're fine. You know you're fine. It's like, dang. So I was just like stressing out for nothing. It's like, yes, that is what you do. That is what you do. But yeah, everything's fine. I'm just tired. I am simply fatigued. And my brain is very foggy. So yeah, we're just gonna play a little bit of Sims today. Nothing too crazy. Not gonna lie. Like I said, I was considering. Sorry, my chest. I was considering just doing a little bit of just chatting, but like we can vibe a little bit. We can vibe a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah, I'll probably stream for like another like 40 minutes. Not gonna do anything too substantial, nothing too nuts. Probably not. Where's my stream raiders? Sir, where's my stream raiders not on? Sir, oh, that's why. I don't have time for this. um, I only Sims 2 archive website, and it's awesome. It is awesome. I can't remember how I got the Sims 2. I can't remember how I got it, but like, man, I love the Sims 2. The Sims 2 is absolutely fantastic. It's great. If I could like pick a main that I could definitely see myself being like a Sims 2 main for sure. Archers and Templars. I'll use a Templar, that's fine. But yeah, I could definitely see myself being like a Sims 2 main. Not even a question. Not even a question. Uh yeah, we're probably not gonna like do anything substantial. We're probably not gonna have any like babies or like anything like that. I don't know if I don't think my sim is pregnant. I don't remember. Um but yeah, it's great. I love The Sims 2. The Sims 2 is so much fun. If I were to move, um if I were to move, and I would have to like figure out like how to stream away from my main computer, I would probably just like main The Sims 2 like on my laptop or something. Cause I've been thinking it's like if I have to like do like volunteer work in a different country, or like if I have to like move like for school, um how will I stream? And it's like if I were to stream anything, it would probably be The Sims 2 on my laptop. um Obviously it still wouldn't be like it wouldn't run as well, but like it's definitely going to be easier to run on my laptop than anything else. So there's that. Are you pregnant? I think you might be. Kiss romantically, I think you are. I think we would have ended it with you being pregnant, right? I would assume so. um Hi, Doom guy, Tarhid. Hi. Sorry. um my brain is busted. Oh, I have cheats that I need to enable. Balls. Okay, let me enable my cheats. Hold on. But hi, how are you? How are you doing? Like I said, we're doing very chill, very like low energy today. Um, real low energies today. um, I am very tired and sick because of my medication. But how are you guys doing? It's April. How are you guys doing? How is your April so far? How do you have any plans for April? You have any April stuff? Cheats. Sorry, I'm trying to get my cheats. My Sims 2 cheats. The last time I did this, I was like, oh my god, I should totally um sorry. Um yeah, I should totally just have all of my Sims 2 cheats on a sticky note. Um did I do it? Of course I didn't do it. Why would I do something like that? I'm dumb. Obviously. Um is it really just aging? No, there's a testing cheats that I'm looking for. It's an advanced cheat, neighborhood cheat. Hold on one second. Miscellaneous, or is it I think it's I thought it was under advanced. Post processing. No, there is a testing cheat that I'm looking for. Lot name. One second, you guys. 1 second. I don't want to move objects. Oh, there she is. Bool prop for some reason. Testing cheats enable true. Pog. That's what we're looking for. Oh my god. No, right now. Your sim. I thought someone asked you if you were. Well, that caught me off guard. Wait, what? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, your sim. Oh, if I was pregnant? Oh no, no, no. Oh Jesus, no. I was like, wait, what? No. Imagine, no. Dude, I was on the ride home. I lived in the same area like my whole life. So there was like these taxi drivers who was like, like we've always seen you around, like how long have you been around here? So on and so on. It's like, oh, you haven't gotten any kids yet. They've known me since like high school. It's like, oh, you haven't gotten any kids yet. I was like, no. The hell old are you? I was like, I'm 26. I'm not 26 yet. So I'm gonna be 26 in like a month. They're like, it's like one day. And it's like, but then I realized, oh yeah, it's like 26 is like, that's not how you spell aging. Wait, is it? I don't remember how to spell aging. Wait. My brain, oh god. Cause sometimes yep. Oh, it's obviously it wouldn't have, oh my god, my noggin, Jesus Christ. Cause like sometimes if you have like an E at the end and you're putting ing, like it won't have like the thing. Jesus Christ. Okay. Guys, where are the children? Where are the babies? I need them to, oh, they're out here? Oh, well. Oh, yeah, about that. We're gonna turn you guys into toddlers. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, oh, I said something I forgot. Dun, 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 dun. Set to birthday. How'd I get you to age yourself up? Grow up. There she is. My god, right. Yeah, I'm not pregnant. What I'm trying to say is I'm not pregnant. Even though like I think this is like around the age where like people would expect you to start like having, yeah, no. Girl, it's not even close. I aged myself up in my brain by like a year or two. So like for a while, like I literally convinced myself that like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like 28 because like I was like 27 in my brain. I do it to help with like just keeping me grounded and make sure like I focus on stuff to make sure like I take my goals very seriously. But it was really starting to like get to my head. So um yeah, it's like I just like I guess like convincing myself that I was 27 even though I'm 25. Um and then uh yeah, it kind of like helps me to like realize just how young I am. So I guess it helps. Whereas I usually be like, oh my gosh, 25, like I should be so and so already. Da, 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 da. It's like, no. Since I just like convinced myself that I'm so much older than literally everybody else. Um, Now that I'm actually like getting back to like, oh yeah, I'm 25, turning like 26 soon. It's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. I've got plenty of time. I'm fine. Um, so that's good. It does help. Cause like I'm talking about how like, oh my gosh, like I need to get this done, I need to get that done, yada yada yada. It's like, ma'am, you're a child. No, obviously not. Like I'm grown. It's just like I don't know how to explain it. How are you guys feeling? Hygiene is not good, but yeah, I want you guys to go to bed. I'm assuming she's pregnant. Have some cheesecake. I don't think you have any space for it, but like it's fine. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Sims games brought me a lot of joy as a child. I'm glad to be streaming this game regularly. Yes. I am a huge listen, not enough people stream The Sims 2, not enough people stream The Sims 3. My Sims 3 doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. But like I love watching people play The Sims 3. I love watching people play The Sims 2. It's so much fun. Even though like It's not I don't watch them like on YouTube. I don't know why, but like I just love watching like people just like live stream it. I don't know why. Um but yeah, like it's just it's so fun. It is so much fun. Do you have work? You have work at 8 o'clock in the morning. Kind of personalist child go hungry. Enthusiasm about fitness. Eh. Let's give these kids Andre and Uni. Let's give them something. Ridiculous fun time on our outing. Oh my gosh, thank you for giving this to me. What? But yeah. Um, I would love for like more people to play it. It's such a good game. It is such a good game. I love The Sims 2. It's so fun. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Once I like put my mind on something, it starts to get like very like appealing to me, and then like I just start wanting to, even if it's like not really like a good thing. But like in my head, now at least, um, I want to be like a Sims 2 main. Cause like dang. I was like, oh my gosh, I imagine like I have to like transfer to school and then I just like play The Sims 2 like 2 hours a day every day. Like that would be so much fun. I'm sure like whoever like is my dorm mates wouldn't have a problem with that, but like, that's besides the point, okay? Or like people next like whoever is like just like in my immediate vicinity probably wouldn't enjoy it, but like that's not the point, okay? I just carry my webcam, I just carry my headset and I just play The Sims 2. Boom, easy. Um but yeah, no, it's great. Like if I had a like if I'm kind of like I guess I like just want to give myself a reason to just play The Sims 2. Cause like I like even after this, like after we finish the 100 baby challenge, like what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? It's like I want to like look for like a very long challenge that I can play in The Sims 2 because I want to play more of it. And it's like, what am I gonna do? I could like some people just like play the 100 baby challenge like forever, and like technically I could do that with my sim because like we have like the potion thing where you could what's it called you can like get like younger, so technically I could do this forever. I could do this forever. So yeah, it could I technically could. I can't put this in the man. Fine, eat a cheesecake and just go to. Why you awake, sir? Yeah, Sims games are dope. Um, it's a lot of fun. I was watching Momo earlier. You know Momo's Fortune. And they were talking about. I think it was earlier this morning actually. Dude, my eyes are burning me. It was earlier this morning. And we are talking about how like The Sims is like a creative outlet. Um, for like persons who would like do the storytelling or persons who would like draw and stuff like that, like you can kind of get that creative outlet in The Sims. Because like I used to like do stories and stuff. I used to like draw like little like comic strips. I used to like do all of that stuff. And so like something about just like having like a story or just like creating a sim or just like creating like a room that's like in your head that just like it just I don't know, I feel like it just goes so far. So yeah, The Sims is just a great game. It's just so much fun. It gets the time management part where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just love to like control people and just like have them like do the little stuff. But there's also just like I just like the story. I like the outlet when I'm just like I want to have this thing that's there's something like itching in my brain that I need to like get out, and it's done that way in the form of The Sims. Like I've been wanting to. Oh my gosh, my cheesecake went bad. Jesus Christ, I've been wanting to. Oh, their things went away. God damn it. This is so frustrating. Okay. All right. Are you guys feeling okay at least? Not really. I'm really not paying attention to these kids like at all. As much as I should be, I am not. Yeah. I was gonna say something. um. Oh, you're going. Okay. I was gonna. Do you? I have other responsibilities. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't leave. You have kids. Your child is not a teen. I'm sorry. Alas, we cannot leave. But yeah, like I've been thinking about because Rochella did this thing where like in the beginning, like she would do like a little doodle And it's like that would be so nice, just like, cause like I just feel like there's like, just this thing in my head where I just need to just get something out, even if it's like not coherent. Like I don't know, I'm a big fan of like abstract art, just like as long as it doesn't have to be like something I can like identify necessarily. Like kind of place the chairs with the table far away from it. I think you have to play it. Like you go back into live mode and then oh Jesus Christ. Doom guy, thank you so much for the follow. Dun, 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 dun. Trust me, I get that too. You put them down, then you go back into live mode, and then yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's an older game. You know, you can't yeah, it's an older game. um, but yeah, like it would be very nice to just do like a little drawing that would just like there's just this itch just like in my brain, in my soul, in my heart that like I just need to scratch where I just need to get something out, even if it's just like a bunch of like lines. As long as it's just like getting what's inside outside like on a piece of paper, it's just be very very nice. um so that's kind of like what I want to do. Oh, my follower goal is up. I don't want my follower goal to be up. I want my other goal to be up. I want my sub goal to be up. What are you doing? Yeah, I think she's pregnant. She was in bed with somebody, so I'm assuming that I left off with her being pregnant. I have no idea. Um but yeah, every month we have like no. I hate that you just washed the cheesecake. It's perfectly good cheesecake. I don't care if it's spoiled. It's still good. Let's pay for those groceries. What do you mean? Oh no, the kids are awake. Dude, I just bro. I just decided to go to sleep. um that's okay. All right, let's just do it. Like I said, I'm really just like I'm just kind of doing whatever at this point. Like I'm not like trying to not really trying to do any 180 stuff right now. But yeah, the outlet in The Sims is just it's such a good outlet. Having that in The Sims is a very 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 good outlet, and it's very nice, and I like it. Um, but yeah, obviously like it doesn't beat like actually like drawing and stuff, but like it still helps. It's still very helpful. Um, yeah, that's the only thing that's like stopping me from like trying to set up like a thing, like a drawing like setup for a stream, because like I said, I'm very big on like abstract art. And maybe it's because I have like an emotional disorder, so it's like a lot of things I can't really put into like a coherent image or like into really like into words. Like I just want what's equivalent to move objects in The Sims 2? It's move objects. I think it's like a bool prop move objects on or something like that, or something like that. I don't remember. I don't use move objects a lot because it kind of breaks stuff in The Sims 2. So yeah, I just have to Google it. I mean, there's like a help command that you can do in The Sims 2, but it confuses me, so I just Google it. um, but yeah, no one's paying attention to Yinny. What are you talking about? The child is fine. Sir, I'm sure you'll be okay. I'm sure you'll be alright. You're tired, man. I know. Jesus, I was trying to send you to bed, but the kids decided to wake up at the exact same moment. Freaking children, I tell you, they're all over the place. What the heck? It's literally just move objects. Yeah. It's not. It's not like it doesn't have like a thing in front of it. I think it. I thought it did. I guess not. Because usually it has like a thing in front of it, but I guess not. Um, Dude, my brain. But yeah, like I can't like. It would be weird to like showcase me just like having a bunch of like squiggly lines, you know? Oh, they're about to. All right, just put them in the cribs. This might be the first set in like a long time. Um, that they might not. They might age up on their own. I actually have no idea. Um, of course they're not gonna age up today, but like when I get back to this, probably I might not have enough time, and they might just age up on their own. Oh god, okay, she's pregnant. Jesus, I hate doing speed 3 in The Sims 2. Like, good lord. Okay. Okay, get some shut eye. Get yourself some shut eye. Oh, did I disconnect? Pause. Did I disconnect? Hold on a second. What's that all about? Did I get disconnected? That would be weird, wouldn't it? Oh gosh, my internet looks so bad. I do apologize for like how my internet, like how everything looks. I'm sorry. Yeah, it do be like that, and it is unfortunate. um, I'm trying to see like how I can make this easier. I don't think I have anything open. Do not believe I have anything open. Do I do not. Um, I have my stream readers. I have my music. Yeah, I don't have anything like extra open. One of these days, my internet will be better. But probably anytime soon, because like my internet just got installed like on the other side of the house, so we're kind of screwed. We're kind of screwed. Yeah, for some reason like my Ethernet doesn't pick up. Like I have my Ethernet cable plugged into my Wi-Fi extender, but like it's still just picking up the Wi-Fi. So I don't know. Um, maybe I need a different Ethernet cable. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I do. I'm not sure. Honestly, I just need a new PC, but that's besides the point. Okay. I want a new desk. I want a standing desk. I want to be one of those standing girlies. Okay, I want to stand when I'm streaming. All right, because I have scoliosis, so sitting down a lot really hurts my back. I want a standing desk. I want to fix like my second monitor is not picking up on my like in the port, so I need to just replace like my whole case because the ports are not really working. Um, there's just so many things that I have to do. There's so many things. Sir, if you don't go to sleep. Okay, the kids are awake. They have awoken. They have awoken. I think my only thing is that like I usually have help. So the fact that they're twins and I'm by myself, is not the vibe. But like we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oops, sorry. Jeez. The child go hungry. Yeah. I'm gonna feed him. Relax. They'll be fine. Are you hungry? Yeah, have some snacks, big dog. What you doing? What are you on about? What is happening? It's I might go until like 5 o'clock because it's 4:15 right now. I might go until 5 o'clock. I might go until 5 o'clock. Cause like once you like just get into it, it's kind of just like it's kind of happening, you know. It just kind of happens, you know. Just having fun. We're just here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I mean? I love playing The Sims 2. The Sims 2 is absolutely fantastic. It's so fun. What the heck? You didn't drink your pause? Why didn't you drink your drink? Wrong Sim. Why didn't you drink your thing? Sir, drink that. I'm gonna need you to like electrify yourself. I don't know what the term would be. But I need you to level up, big dog. Um but yeah, it's so fun. And I mean it does help that like analytics wise, there's not a lot of people who play The Sims 2. It's like the amount of people who would watch you is not very high, but at the same time there's not like a lot of competition. So it's like I don't know. It's just all around it's just like it would be a lot of fun. If I'm gonna play anything, like usually it would be like Stardew. Okay, you know what? You're starting to upset me. Did I not put on my testing cheats? Yes, I did. Yeah, what? That was weird. Um, make everybody happy. I can't deal with this right now. I can't be bothered. I refuse. I refuse. But yeah, like it used to be Stardew, where it's like if I could play anything, I would play this. Say my name. Emo? Is that what that says? Yeah. Hi, Emo. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Um, but yeah, the what was I gonna say? Um, right. Yeah. Now it's The Sims 2. Um. Oh. Chocolate. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Also, I never stream at this hour, which is also another thing. It's like 4 in the afternoon. I cannot remember the last time I streamed this hour, so that is also very helpful. um, good for you, Kitty. Good for you. I'm fine. How are you? I'm good. I'm on my medication, so there is that. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Besides being tired and foggy. We're just gonna do a short stream. I'm probably just gonna stream for like another like 30 minutes. Yeah, that is the big deal. That is the whole thing. All right. But yeah, usually like if I was feeling well, um do you know Turkey, like the country? Yeah, I know about it. The only thing I know about Turkey is from Hassan though. The only thing I know about Turkey is from Hassan. Which sucks cuz like I don't know much about like just like about like Europe really. Um because like I don't know, I guess like just in school they only like teach you about stuff that like is directly related to Jamaica. So like they teach you like the basics of like World War I and World War II, and it's like here's how many troops we like contributed, and like that's it. um, do you know Turkish words? No. I think Anne is mom, and Abi is like brother. Like I said, the only words that I know are from Hassan. So yeah, I just literally like, never thought about Turkey like as a country, like ever. I was just like, it was just like one of those things like you open up in like your school book and say, "Ha, it's Turkey, get it?" And then like that was it. Like I didn't know anything about it. Would you like me to teach you? Maybe not, cause like I don't know what you're teaching me. You know what I mean? Like you could be teaching me like really like bad words, that I don't know about. So yeah, I don't know if I. Oh, why are you guys happy? Wait, what? Oh, I saw them as like not having their thing, as them like being tired. I'm such an idiot. Okay. But yeah, I probably not. Thank you for the offer, but yeah, it's like kind of the same reason why people don't allow like different languages like in the chat, because you could be saying like awful things, um and we can't tell. It's one thing when it's like, you're talking like in person and it's like you're like doing it in your native tongue. That's completely fine. You can say whatever, right? But like, oh my god, it's Monday. But like in a Twitch chat, you can really say just like anything. It's just like it's kind of not cool. Um, so yeah. Um, it means hello. Well, that's good. Well, hi. Um, all right, you guys are souped up. Um, can I make some Polish teaching? Oh my gosh, dude, the languages that I want to learn, I've talked about this all the time. But the languages that I do want to learn, are like not so much Japanese anymore. I feel like it's kind of lame. It's kind of. I do want to learn German and French. But yeah, Japanese is there, just not as high as like it used to be. But like, I would like to travel. And I think just like French and like Japanese would be like good to learn, just like getting around the place. You know what I mean? Of course, like already knowing English is great too, but like it's pretty cool. Other stuff as well. I kind of, if I were to ever move, I do like see myself as like living here for the rest of my life. Like traveling obviously, but like if I like to permanently move, um, I don't see myself doing that. But if I had to, I'll definitely go like somewhere in Europe. I'm not going to Canada. I'm not going to America. That shit is lame. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do all that, but I can go to like, I don't know, like Sweden or something. Not the UK, because that's too American for me. It's not happening. I'm sorry. Get me somewhere that's like in the middle of nowhere with like a couple babushkas, like some good like socialized healthcare. Like that should be great. Um, honestly. Oh yeah, I was talking about like the Netherlands, but like, yeah, I don't know if like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Eh. German is awful. We learn it in school in Poland. Yeah, I'm sure like being forced to learn like a language that you don't want to learn would like really suck. A lot of people like learned Spanish when I was in school, and it's like I hated it. I'm learning Spanish. Oh, nice. Austria sounds pretty great, dude. Listen, listen. um, yeah, Austria does sound pretty great. Like I said, the only thing I know about like Eastern Europe is from Hassan. So from what I know about Austria, they have really, really, really good housing. Um, and it's like I'm a big community gal, so it's like that would be pretty cool. Um, I don't see why not. um, but of course, Europe is like kind of like where like racism just like started. So like I'm just always very worried. It's like, oh, here's like all this great stuff, and like I show up there, it's like, yeah, you look kind of weird. That's the only thing that I worry about. Where it's like, you see all these videos of like somebody going to like a different country, everybody's staring because like, oh, look at how black they are. Oh my gosh, LeBron James, it's Beyonce. It's like every black person is like the same. It's like, oof, that is tough. I would not want that. But yeah, that's just a thing. Is like just like traveling as like a black person. I'm just very afraid of like people being like, especially since I grew up in like a predominantly like black country. I'm just very afraid of going somewhere and it just like has all of these amenities that I would ever want, and like I actually get accepted and like visa applications and whatnot. I actually get accepted, and you go and they're like, wow, can I touch your hair? And I was like, oh my god. I think that only older people say any of that out loud. Yeah, but there's still always like microaggressions and just like just the way that people look at you and stuff like that that would just like bother me. Because I would notice. It's the only thing. They do act high and mighty towards outsiders, but at least they do seem to care about each other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My only thing about like Europe, where it's like it just like it because they're so close to like where the USSR was. They do have a lot of like good like socialized stuff, but at the same time, it's like there's a lot of like I mean, there's a lot of fascism in the area, so there's a lot of like like racialized like nationalism and stuff like that, where it's like it's kind of like I guess Japan is like a more like knowledgeable one, where it's like they don't think of anybody else as being Japanese. It's like you can be like third like generation, and it's like no, no, no. um, so it's just very like I don't. This is one of the reasons why like I would never like go to like live in Japan. Why are beds under the chair category? Are they? I think they're under the comfort category, right? They might have the chair as like the icon, but I think it's comfort. I don't know. I don't really like pay attention to stuff like that because yeah, even The Sims, where it's like in The Sims 4, when I'm looking for like the laundry, I don't know where to go for that. Oh my gosh, chocolate! Thank you so much for the follow. Chocolate, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I'm gonna cheat again. I think it's fine because I'm sick. um, my mom was denied entry to a bar in Japan because she was a foreigner. Yeah, they have literal signs up that's like nope, Japanese people only. And it's like okay, but I lived here for my whole life. Like I have a Japanese like thing. And it's like no 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 no. We mean Japanese, not Japanese. We mean Japanese. So it's like I don't want to deal with all that. I do not wish to do such things. Okay. I have some stream raiders. So we're gonna do that. I might do another stream raiders as well. Because I have like 30 minutes left. We've been streaming for like an hour. Yeah, like I can go a little bit longer. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. Like I said, we're doing a short stream today. Oh my god, my It Gets Better stuff is still oopsies. My charity things are still on. Whoops. Oh Jesus. Posture check. Oh god. I completely missed that. I'm so sorry. Emo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The posture check and the hello emo hello and the posture check. Jesus, you're right. I should pick up my back. I should pick up my slack. But we won. Let's go. Let's heckin' go. Let's go. Let me fix myself. Oh, jeez, we have a boss battle. Lord, sorry about that. One of the reasons why I need to fix my second monitor because I can see the chat, but I can't see point redeems. So yeah. My OBS is giving trouble, so like I don't see my Twitch activity today. So I was like, dang, I really hope that like nobody's gonna try to redeem anything today. But yeah, my posture is fixed. Everybody fix your back. You only have one spine. Take care of it. Okay, let's get back into The Sims. But right, this thing keeps popping up. I do not wish to show my follower goal because it's not important to me. But yeah, I am very afraid of that because like kind of like stick with the evil that you know versus like the one that you don't know type of thing. Because like I've lived in the same area for my entire life. So not only like it's like I don't know people's different like mannerisms and stuff like that, and just like the way that like people consider like I don't want to deal with all that. I don't want to do all that. Like it's already like oh my gosh, you're not Jamaican because like I don't know you don't hate gay people. It's like you're not really Jamaican. Oh, yikes! It's like I don't want to like that's one thing to do with like my own countrymen like that. I don't want to do all of that like in a different country. It's kind of not it. It's kind of not the vibe. Not really looking for that. So yeah. That's the only thing. You see what I mean? Like the like when I sit up, I like fill out the whole camera, but like I just want to sit down. I just want to sit down, but it's fine. Um, you should doing your homework, buddy. Oh my gosh, you're doing your homework. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Like I don't want to like uproot my whole life, get like a really good paying job, have all these amenities that like I don't want to give up. But then, oh my god, guess what? They're racist. I don't want to do that. That's lame. Like I just don't want to LGBT free zone Poland were a thing like 2 years ago. Yeah, it's Poland has gotten like pretty like right wing recently, hasn't it? Well, maybe not like recently. Like I said, I don't know much about like Eastern Europe, so like um where our desk in this stupid game desk I think there's like an office. I have no idea. I don't really build that much, but I think there should be like an office section. Maybe it's where like the books are. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. 2 days until the birthday. Oh no, it sucks in here right now. Yeah, that's rough. That's the thing. It's like there's a rise in fascism like everywhere. Which like I did a study in high school, or at least I reported on a study in high school, when I was in sixth form, um, about like generational trends. Where, like every 20 years, there's like a pendulum shift, where it's like you get like a lot of progression, and then the 10 years after that, you get like the exact opposite. You know what I mean? Is that light mode Sims 2? It's clean UI, clean UI. I got it from a like link list from Pleasant Sims. So yeah, it's from Pleasant Sims. She has like a whole way of like how to like get the Sims 2 to work and all that fun stuff. So Pleasant Sims, if you want to get the Sims 2 to run smoothly and all that, that's your gal. But yeah, you see it a lot where it's like cuz like the what is it? Who's after Gen Z? Is it like Gen Alpha? I think like Gen Alpha or like the generation after that is going to be like super right wing. Um like we're having like a lot of progression now, and like millennials and like Gen Z are like very like like very like buddy like generation wise, like we're very like you're doing good there, kid, you know what I mean? Like a lot of like I feel like we're a lot better at like respecting each other than previous generations where everybody was like, these kids these days, they don't know what I'm talking about. Oh god, she's gonna give birth. Oh jeez, I have 30 minutes left. I hope she doesn't give birth. I don't have the mental fortitude for this. So I'll cry myself in my game. It's very unfortunate, but like it's gonna happen. The thing is that it probably is going to be as bad as the peak of fascism that we've had. Because like as the pendulum shifts, it'll slow down. You get closer to close to the middle. So like it'll get the extremes get less different and less extreme as like you get closer to the middle. But it still sucks. You mean left wing, right is Republican? I would say isn't liberal like technically right wing as well? Isn't that technically how that is? That's technically how that is, isn't it? I don't remember what I said. But yeah, I think it would be more right wing. No, it's left. Uh, I think it's left in America. But I think like liberalism is considered right in more left countries, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Um, I think so. I'm pretty sure. Um, I think the thing is that like America is like overall like right wing, so like liberalism is considered left wing because like it's like more left than like you know what I mean? It's like if like they're like the country itself is like more right wing, then like liberalism would be considered left. Whereas if you're in like a country that has like France or something like that, then like liberalism is like very bad. Isn't that like what the Tories are like? Almost, well, not Tories, obviously not, but like there's definitely like things that like I think how to explain because like I don't know like the exact like terminologies of it. Oh, just Simsu stream it is. Hi Mango, how you doing? Hello Mango, we're talking about politics. Hope you're doing okay. Liberalism is so left in Poland. Yes. Because Poland is more right wing, right? So I think that's how it goes, really. So if you're in a country that's like super left, then like liberalism would be considered right. But if you're in a country that's like really right, like I guess Poland and like um the US, then like it would be considered to be left wing. Is that what I said? My brain hurts. I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something. I don't remember if that made sense, but still. We don't have human rights here. Jesus Christ, that sucks. Is left in the US too. Um, but yes, it is. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It's. I'm a bit tired because of I'm on medication, so yeah. We're only gonna be streaming for like another 30 minutes. So yeah, we're just gonna be streaming for a little bit longer. But yeah, not here either. The US sucks. Yeah. Obviously, like we can compare countries like like all day. Like there are some places better than others in like some aspects and some not. Like it's a whole thing. Like for example, I guess it's because like I thought this all the time, where it's like I guess I have a unique perspective like being in Jamaica because um I was gonna say should be napping. Yes, yes. I should be. Yeah, after this I'm gonna do some school stuff. Get something to eat. I was gonna say jack off and go to bed. I don't mean literally. I mean I'm just gonna like just like relax, go to bed. That's how you know I'm not like mentally here. It's like why did I ever like be like, oh yeah, that's like a great like expression that I should use at this time in this tone. Like it obviously makes someone like you're Jamaican. You sound that's what I'm saying. Yes. Yes. Um I'm Jamaican. I've never left before. I get that a lot. I remember there was one time when like some Americans were looking for like a place to stay and they stopped by at my gate and they were like, "Oh, hey, like where is so and so?" And I gave them directions and they were like, "Oh, are you American?" I was like, "No." Because my whole life I was just like, "Oh, I think that like just Jamaicans think that I sound American because they don't know what like Americans sound like." So I kept telling myself that if an American heard me, then they could tell that I was not American. It wasn't true. I like did like call center work. And they're like, and like whenever you get to like that part where like you're just talking, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you sound so American. I could have sworn you live like down the street from me." I was like, "I know." Please, you're making me feel bad. um, plus side, you get Friday, Monday off. Um, Friday, Monday off. I don't remember what I was talking about. Right. Well, off-ish. Friday, Monday. Happened to me too. Like you sound like a foreigner. Yeah. Yeah. There was one time when there was like a school fair in primary school, and this guy like brought me up. This was like when I was like maximum anxiety. Like I could not speak to people. I didn't function as a human being. I was like 7, right? And he brought me up in front of the entire school, and he was like, "Look at my British friend." I was like, "British? That's not even close. Where did that one come from?" So now you just making you guys are just making stuff up at this point. Like what? And I guess it happened a lot more when I was younger because like I didn't like enunciate very well. So like it was literally like people would just like look at me and it's like I have no idea what you're saying. You sound so American. I don't know what you're talking about. Please. Jamaica is Central Time, right? Or whatever you guys call it. I'm pretty sure it's considered to it might be Central, but I always consider it to be Eastern Time just without the daylight savings. I don't know if it's Eastern Standard Time. I don't know how time zones work. They upset me. I don't understand. Ads in the middle of the story. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every hour, like on the dot, there's like an ad. Call me an Oreo in high school. It is EST. Yeah, okay. It just confuses me because like other people who are having EST will have like will say like, oh, it's 4 o'clock, and it's like it's not 4 o'clock for me. I feel like it's always daylight savings somehow. Like I don't know why. I just feel like it's always daylight savings. I don't know. I don't know. I never know what time it is. What I'm trying to say is that because of our close relations with Cuba, back when like we first like got independent, we have a well, obviously it's less socialized than it used to be, but we've had like with healthcare, it's like partially uh like there's like free parts of healthcare. There's like we have like a housing thing. There's like what else is there? Um like school is like partially paid for and stuff like that. So it's like I would always look at America and be like, even the people who are supposed to be like left are saying like the wildest things. So like that's when as I got older, probably like a year, like a couple years ago, when I had like when I learned that like liberalism technically is a right wing thing, but like because America is so like technically like right, it's like considered to be left. So okay, because I would always like hear these things, I would just hear them speak, and it's like this is just the most insane thing I have ever heard, and I don't know why. Like, I don't get it. Also, why can't I potty train my children? I think they're broken. Yini, why can't I use you? Is there a reason for this? I might just ace him up, honestly. I'll probably just do that. Just got a tax expert ad. Oh my god, I get confused too. I always have to look up in dealing with foreigners. Yeah, exactly. Like like when I'm doing like charity streams and stuff, and I have to like get everybody together. So okay, you're from Australia. Australia. You're from Australia. You're from like somewhere in Europe. This one is like American, but like a different kind of American. So they're like an Eastern one, but there's also like a PT one, and it's like help. I don't even know my own time zone. Like somebody help, help. But yeah, it's oh you they were asleep. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it gets very it's a lot. um yeah, time zones. I just maybe it's just like my brain. I'm just not very good at like abstract concepts. I'm very like a very big like numbers gal. Like, give me numbers, give me like science, give me like biology, give me something that's like fixed, a way for me to like understand. Where it's like there's no way to misinterpret this. Like no matter where you go, no matter who you are, the rules are the same wherever you go. But like when it comes to like stuff like art and like just like these things that we just make up, I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? It took me 20 minutes to like go to a different country, but I'm like 6 hours in the past. I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean? It took me a day to go to like the different parts of the world, but also it's like yesterday still. I don't like that doesn't I don't what? Okay, so we're not EST. It's 5:39 in EST for reference. Um, Central Time then. See, it confuses me, but like, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Help, help, my tiny brain. I don't understand. Here's the thing. The only reason we ever need to do like what's it called daylight savings time is because of America. Isn't like I'm pretty sure like no other country does that, right? Is that just me? I'm pretty sure it's not no other country because we're so close to like America and we consume so much like American content. I like it matters to us, but like I if they just stop doing that, I feel like life would get so much better. Europe and Australia do it too. I mean, I'm not really consuming like European or Australian content, so it's like it doesn't even matter. Cause like when I was a kid growing up, it's like, oh, here's like this movie premiering on the Disney Channel, like like 8, 9 Central, and it's like I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna stay up from like 7 o'clock and just figure it out. It's like it's gotta start showing up at some point. So Australia has it, I think. Yeah, like I yeah, I'm not watching anything from there. So I yeah, it's fine. I know that like it used to be like a farmer thing, right? Right? It's like, you have to like get all the sunlights and stuff, which is great. Kudos to farmers and all. Very pog. Okay, great. I just don't think we need it anymore. Cause as somebody who like I am very like when it comes to time, I'm just very like consistent. Like I time myself for everything all the time. So it's like there are times when I wake up at like when I'm leaving at 5:30 and it's pitch black. And there's times when I'm leaving at 5:30 and it's like the sun is like all the way out. And it's like I have never once thought about like, oh, I should change the time. It's like no, it's just the time of the year where it's like, yeah, 5:30 just means that sometimes the sun is gonna be up, sometimes it's not. Okay. I never thought, you know what? I'm just gonna move my clock. I have never considered that. And just the fact that people do it, it hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. Actual confusion. We're set. We're EST, no daylight savings time. Yes, we're EST, no like daylight savings. And we changed the time of clocks 2 times in the year. I'm in New York. No daylight savings. Yes, no daylight savings. Yes, no daylight savings time. No daylight, no savings. But yeah, like sometimes like I'm leaving, like I'm going home at like 6, and like the sun is so hot. But sometimes I'm also leaving at 6, and it's like it's already like nighttime. You know what I mean? And it's like it's just sometimes it just goes by the season. I think that's the thing. I think I just do it by the season. It's like, yeah, it's about time. Yeah, it's like it's that time of the year again for me to burn up in my house and for the sun to just constantly follow me around. Um, I wish the US didn't do daylight savings. Yeah, yeah. I genuinely don't understand how that works. You'll never get me to understand it. It's just like you can listen. I can talk about like like genetics and like like chemistry and all that. I can do that for days. I can program and everything. Like I can like do all the science stuff. But you start talking to me about like daylight savings and like different time zones and stuff, and that's where you lose me. Like it's not happening. I just like it just in one ear out the other one. I can't. And I refuse to like try to understand it. Like it's just not gonna happen. You're gonna if you're saying that like you're an hour ahead of me, sure, sure. I mean, sure, whatever you say, dude. Whatever you say. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Um, I genuinely thought you were American because you sound so much like me. Same. I just look at 6. I know it's winter. I know that winter is closer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's like I got it. I got it from watching a lot of well, one, we watched a lot of cable growing up. So I got it from there. Just like it, I'm in a very unique position to like really understand how accents work because like even though like I had never met an American for like the longest time in my life, just because I had consumed that much content, that's just like how I ended up sounding. It wasn't intentional. Just like I just since I started speaking, that's just how I spoke. Um, there's that as one thing, and two, my parents are not from Kingston. My mom's side of the family are like are farmers, and my father's side are like immigrants from India. So when my parents moved to Kingston, um my mother was very adamant about us like speaking standard English so that we can have like better opportunities. Um so yeah, I think it may have been like a mix of like my mother like cuz like I have never heard her speak Creole until I was a teenager. So not only did she not speak in like a very like thick Jamaican accent, like on purpose, but I also just consumed a lot of American content. So yeah, that's the reason. Um, but yeah, I hear it. Being around Americans, person made me realize the accent. So if I spoke uh Jamaican Standard English, I hear it better. Oh, as in like, wait, I'm confused. Wait, like the American accent or the Jamaican accent? I don't hear it at all. Oh, you guys talking about something? Oh, you guys are talking about. I missed that message. I can't see it. Um, I think like when I really, really, really focus, I can kind of hear how I pronounce different words differently from how like an American would. But I think just like speaking, you can't really tell. I think I have to really, 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 really like try. I have to really try to hear it. For me to hear like differences in like how I pronounce things. But yeah, that's the only thing. Like I think like just how I say like certain words. Um, I think there was at one point when I thought like I said towel differently. Where I was like, I think Americans say like something else, and I just say like towel. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I feel like I was just looking for a way to like. I think I was just looking for a way to like make sure that I didn't sound American, but I don't know. I'm certain there's some words like in the ways that like I say like certain like e's and like stuff like that. And like where the emphasis on the words are. changes for some words. So I think. But like I said, like I would really have to try to hear it. I'm not just like naturally gonna be like, oh, like, you know, um, towel, towel is how we say it. I thought it was towel. Maybe you see what I mean? Like I think it's just in my head. I think I'm just trying to find words that I say differently, but I don't think I say them that differently. I went overseas listening to Americans talk, made me realize that we have an accent. I mean, if we speak standard English, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, like definitely, I definitely do have an accent, but I just like there's definitely like it sounds different from Americans, but I just think maybe it's because like I'm just not talking to you guys in person, maybe because I feel like I don't know, I have no idea. Just hurting my brain. Um, because it's like there's no way that somebody who has only just consumed stuff. Oh geez, did you post a link? Oh gosh, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh jeez, I hate when that happens. Maybe you like put like a full stop somewhere, like next to a word. Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What were you saying? Jesus, I'm so sorry. You sound like a generic Black American to me. Yeah, exactly. Um, it's not, I think, as a Saint Bess accent. What's Saint Bess? You see, I don't know what Saint Bess is. I don't know what Saint Bess is. But yeah, it's very like um very generic. Um just like CNN anchor type voice. Just like just very basic. I put a full stop. Oh, between Saint and Bess. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Saint Elizabeth. Oh, you're from Saint Elizabeth? That's fair. That's fair. Um, full stop. Yeah, period. I don't know what you. I mean, I think you also call it a full stop. Oh God, you're giving birth. I don't have time for this. Stop. Stop. I have 10 minutes left in my stream. No, I'm from Manchester. Fair. Okay. Okay. Oh, period. Yes. Um. Yeah, like when I hear Americans speak, there's like there's like the like more generic accent that is like, yeah, okay, like you know, like on YouTube or whatever that you would usually hear. But then like when I really like hear someone from like a very specific area speak, I don't know why, but like it bothers me. Like I'm someone who's like I try to be like very open-minded and very like understanding, but for some reason I'm gonna call you Mango. Oh, that's not how you spell mango. And we have Lord. I name them after people in the chat. So like if you're here when they're born, then like you're welcome. Never understand Southern Americans. People from St. Elizabeth, an accent slaps you in the face. Yeah, like my other parts of the family is from Trelawney. And like just like the way that like they carry themselves, the way that they speak is just so different from how like I just do stuff, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Like you wouldn't think so. Mango Lord, I love it. Like it's just very like it's very jarring. Yeah, nation, bro, dude. It, but yeah, like I don't know. There's just like I can hear the most like out there like European accent. I'm just like cool, but then like I hear someone from like I don't know like just some random like town in America speak, and it's just like something about it just like upsets me. It's like, why do you sound like that? I don't get it. Don't understand. Um, but yeah, it's I don't know. I think in that respect, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I cannot think. Um, but I'm trying to. I was trying to make a point with that. I can't remember what point it was, but I was trying to. Sir, are you a teenager yet? You are not. Oh wait, no, you are. Oh, it's time for you to age up, sir. I'm sorry. Forgot about you. Um, Atlanta's accent shot me for the first time when I heard it in person. I was like, why do you sound like that? Yeah, I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to say like specifically like Black Americans, but Like I don't, maybe it's because I'm just more like used to like hearing like a country like American accent, but like something about hearing just like a Black American speak where I'm just like, what is happening? I don't understand what is happening. Maybe it's like internalized racism. I don't know, but like I can hear like somebody from like a rinky dink like town who's like white and like they just sound different. Like just they just sound like like they like have a tractor or something. You know what I mean? Like just like like that's like I can hear that and it's like okay, that's that accent. But there's something about that just annoys me. There's something about like the way that some like areas where like some like Black Americans live. There's something about those like some of those accents that like really just like I don't know, like it just hurts my head. It hurts my head. I don't know what it is. Um, like AAV as a whole is like great, and of course like there's many like most places where people use AAVE. It's like fine, but like there's just something about like very 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 specific areas where it's just like why what I don't know. Bless your heart. They mean curse you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I can understand when like someone from the south speaks as like, but like I don't know. I never like. It's very rare when like I hear somebody's accent. I was like I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know why. I guess because like I read a lot like when I was a kid, so like I can like kind of piece together where the syllables are when somebody's speaking. It's like I was forced to read like a lot when I was a kid. So I don't know. I'm just very taken aback whenever like there's just some an accent that I cannot understand, like I don't get. And there's I mean of course there's a stereotype where like Americans are like very loud and stuff like that. Um, where like I don't think that's necessarily the case. But like when I do meet somebody who's loud and like happens to have like an American like one of those like American accents, it just really gets to me. It's like not only do you like have one of the very 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 few accents that get to me, but you also are very loud. It's like what are we doing here? I don't know. But like I said, it's probably just like a thing where like I don't know. It's like a subconscious like thing where it's like because I don't know. Some are really loud. Yeah. Yeah. It's very unfortunate. Cuz like obviously I have to go to America at some point to do some stuff. And I'm just very afraid like all of the like people that like, like I see like, like on the TV and like, like on my computer. That's like not the people that I like not how they're going to sound. And I'm going to get like very like taken aback by it. Cuz like there's also the stereotype that like Americans just don't like aren't like very like they don't have the same type. They don't do like the same type of like mannerisms that a lot of other people do. So it's like, you see somebody it's like, "Oh, well, good morning" or whatever. Like, oh my gosh. I went to do some volunteer work earlier in the year, right? It was just me, somebody else, and everybody else were like Americans, right? And I went in and I was like, "Oh, hello." And they all just sat there and stared at me. I'm just like, "Hi." And they just stood there and stared at me. I'm just like, am I like missing something here? Like they just like am I doing something wrong? It's like no, they just didn't want to. They shocked by the whole thing. I'm from the south. Yeah, most don't say hello. Yeah, it's really weird. And like I remember like I was standing next to this lady, and oh yeah, so you probably have like or like very like more like in person friendliness. My phone is about to die. Um, yeah, which I totally understand. It's probably like a regional thing, and like I don't know, but just like I don't know, like I was standing next to this lady. She was speaking, but like I couldn't hear what she was saying. So I was like, oh, like what is it, right? Because they were like instructing us how to do stuff. Surprisingly, amazing soccer tradition. I mean, fair. Jamaicans, I feel like the male team's not that great at football, but I think our girl team is really good at football. I'm not sure. I think so. I don't remember. Um, yeah, is the South where you guys do football? I thought football was more of like a more of a North thing, but maybe I'm wrong. um, but yeah, and like she like I was like, oh, like what did you say? I didn't hear you. And she just looks at me like I wasn't talking to you. I'm just like, how the fuck was I supposed to know that? It's like usually it's just like, oh no, sorry, like I was I was talking to so and so, and it's like, oh, okay, that's usually how a regular person would do it. But no, not only was everybody mean to me, giving me attitude, I would speak to them, they would look me dead in the eyes, and they would not answer me. It's just this constant thing. But like when they did answer me, they were just so mean for no reason. It's like, why? What is the reason? And like I said, I'm trying like the one person who was nice was the one who had lived in Jamaica for like so many years. And it's like, what's happening here? Like what's going on here? Like haven't done well since the 90s. Oh, have they? I guess not. I don't really keep up with like football. I'm a real nerd. Like I really like tennis and like swimming and like cycling. I'm a loser. So football isn't really like my style. Um Natural at football, they just don't get funding. Ah, get you. I stopped as I grew up. I never played like physical sports as a child. I like worked out a lot as a child because my dad was a carpenter. So like I would like help like I would like do like push-ups and like pull-ups because like I want to be strong with my dad. I want to help my dad. Um, there's a baby that's missing. There's a child that's missing, but it's fine. I'm probably just gonna end this here. It's okay. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. I usually stream for a little bit longer, but I'm not feeling well, so we had a lot of good conversation. Tomorrow we'd probably play like The Sims 4. We either do Not to Berry or we're gonna do Cast tomorrow. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, like as a kid, like I did like lift